We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball next on the show. Frederick Webb, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So striding in, Adam Greenberg. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting second, the left fielder, Pete Armstrong.
So striding forward now, Pete Armstrong is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. 3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out, and I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
At the plate, J.C. Embry. He comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs.
Yeah, it's still early in the year right now, and this guy's not known to be a huge power threat. But he's gotten off to an amazing start, and I'd like to see him have a hot season and ride it out.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Freddie Santiago, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. Armstrong on second. Embry is over at first with one away. And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-0. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Now the 2-1 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be two. There's one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
The first baseman, Ryan.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ryan Buckner, and their runners at the corners now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with two guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2 multiple ways, up, down, in.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Cubs strand a couple. It's the Cubs 0, Pirates coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Justin Steele is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Stepping up now, Ted Tyson, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and one strike. The windup and the 0-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team. I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Ted Tyson is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Andrew McCutchen is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is in the air to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the first baseman, Alexi Ortega.
At the plate, Alexi Ortega. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Luis Clemente.
Stepping in, Luis Clemente, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
From the stretch. In there at the letters 0-1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Comes set, the 0-1.
1-1.
Two out here and a runner at second. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
1-1. Here it comes. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The pitch. Pulls this one into the air, out into right field. Clemente is there, 1 away.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, Ben Zobrist.
So stepping in, Ben Zobrist. Here's the first pitch to him. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will land untouched. One and two. Here it comes. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Jimmy Grimes.
Now at the plate, Jimmy Grimes. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. First offering on its way. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Changeup up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
To 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Carmen Alfonso.
Carmen Alfonso.
First offering on its way.
Nope, ball one.
And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Popped him up. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the catcher, John Clark.
Into the box now, John Clark. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. A ball and a strike. Swing and a liner. Oh, way to get dirty. The throw. Wow. So an outstanding play at short to take away a potential base hit there. And with that, we'll take a look at the league leaderboard in terms of team fielding percentage. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Antonio Ruiz. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll move to the third with no score. Now at the plate, Justin Steele. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, Justin Steele.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Outside, 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
And that misses as well. It's ball 4, and it's a 4-pitch walk to the pitcher leading off the inning. Wow.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Now at the plate, Adam Greenberg. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The left fielder, number 4, Pete Armstrong.
Ready for another chance? Pete Armstrong. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch. Strike one to start the at-bat.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Third inning, no score to this point. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Only chance is a bare hand. Oh, but he beats it out. That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
The average sits at 303 entering play. 22 home runs, 57 runs batted in. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Here's the 3-1. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. He's got it, and there are two away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Freddie Santiago. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 4th home run for him on the season. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
See, I just don't understand that. He had an open base and could have pitched around him, but they challenged him and lost big time. That is one costly decision.
At the plate now, Ryan Buckner. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's 3-0 Chicago. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Wade Michael.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started. Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 0-1 on its way. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw down to first, one away. Up next for the Buccos, Frederick Webb, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now a pitch on the way. And he takes ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
The 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Ted Tyson is on deck. .30 pitch. Fouled away. .3-2 pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ted Tyson.
Coming to the plate now, Ted Tyson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
2 out, nobody on. Count even now at 1-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Still down 3-0. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding in once again, Jason Kipnis. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he fouls this one off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter.
Now
Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Settling in now, Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner's back. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Well, that's in.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0. Kipnis runs. Fouled off. One now to Zobrist. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. But you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Ready on 1 and 2. Swing and a liner, but foul. 3 runs, just 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Grounded softly to the right. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The catcher, number 9, Jimmy Grimes.
The next Cub up, Jimmy Grimes, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. He'll try again. 1-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit to third. He's right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down quietly, but they lead it 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen.
Here's the first pitch to him. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Santiago is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Alexi Ortega.
So digging in now, Alexi Ortega. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
2-0 now. Ortega, a 32-year-old veteran, could end up as an all-star this year, but it's not a lock at this point. He enters the day 3rd in voting among first basemen.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
The 2-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance, and that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Into the box now, Luis Clemente, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
In now, Carmen Alfonso, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the 1-0. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. Full count now. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
fouled away. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get one home and maybe two. And a relay home. Throw won't get him.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Into the box, John Clark, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
1-1, here it comes. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Runner at second here with one man out. Fastball, strike 3 called, as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Standing in now, Antonio Ruiz, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. The 0-1 offering. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And a swing and a miss here. So it took him 31 pitches, but the side is finally retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Cubs 3 and the Pirates 2. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Justin Steele.
Justin Steele.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Clemente has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Greenberg.
Now back to the leadoff spot from the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Adam Greenberg, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Liner toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
The left fielder, number 4, Pete Armstrong.
Striding in, Pete Armstrong. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guys coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. High in the air out to center field. McCutchen is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cubs are down in order, but they still lead it 3-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The shortstop,
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Wade Michael is at the plate as he looks at ball one. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
So it was a strikeout swinger. Wade Michael is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the fifth. Lester Bowen will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
number 7, Lester Bowen.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Bowen, a former member of the Oakland A's, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
1 out, nobody on. And a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Up next to Pittsburgh, the left fielder, Ted Tyson.
Stepping into the box, Ted Tyson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now here it comes. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down 3-2. Number 31 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 31.
All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, J.C. Embry.
J.C. Embry.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is McCutchen. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Freddie Santiago will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. Here it comes. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Ruiz ranging into the outfield. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
First things first, here's a throw over. So now to the plate, Ryan Buckner, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. That's wide, 2-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a throw over, and the runner back. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Has a look. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in now the power hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. 2 out with the man at first. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2-1.
2-1.
Called strike 2.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he struck him out. Cubs strand 1. They're up 3-2. Ready for another shot now, Andrew McCutchen. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a base hit on the line.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Digging in and looking for more, Alexi Ortega. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Here's the first pitch to him. Hey. 0-1. Here it comes.
Ball, exercise. Nope, that's inside.
Throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Nobody out, runner on first. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time, and it's fouled away. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. This is in the air to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Luis Clemente.
Ready once again, Luis Clemente. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Here it comes, 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Yeah, and if you can make it all the way to the 6th inning before you give up a walk, you're doing something right. He's been very efficient so far, so we'll see if he can get back on track here.
In now, Carmen Alfonso, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. Hot shot down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. This is line to left. That's in there, base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll leave this mess for the bullpen as 3